Welcome to the Deep Dive, your way to get genuinely well-informed, maybe with a few surprising facts and hopefully enough interest to keep you listening. Today we're doing a special rugby obsession deep dive, just for you rugby fans out there. We're looking at Owen Farrell, a huge name in rugby, obviously, and his, well, pretty unique time with the British and Irish Lions right now. What is it about this Lions tour that's so different for him? And maybe what does it tell us about, how teams gel at this really high level?
It is a fascinating setup, definitely. And the information we've got today, it sort of pulls back the curtain a bit on the team dynamics. We're going to uncover some, I think, quite surprising details about how the team came together so fast, and Farrell's own journey, too. Things you might not expect.
Okay, excellent. And look, if you're as into rugby as we are and you want more deep dives like this, more exclusive insights, make sure you hit subscribe on Rugby Obsession now. Seriously, you don't want to miss out. All right, so let's dive in. Owen Farrell made this comment about the 2025 Lions squad. He called it the tightest he has ever experienced. Now, that's coming from someone who's been on, what, 3 previous Lions tours? That feels like a pretty big statement. What's your take?
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely huge. And it carries a lot of weight because of that experience you mentioned. He was there in 2013 in Australia, 2017 in New Zealand, 2021 in South Africa, all under Gatlin, too. So for a player like him who knows the pressure cooker of a Lions tour inside out, to say this squad is the tightest, well, it suggests something really quite profound is happening. It makes you think, doesn't it? Is it the mix of players, the coaching focus, maybe just the pressure itself forging this incredible bond so quickly?
And that makes his whole journey to this tour even more, well, interesting, because he wasn't even picked originally. It sounds like something from a movie almost. He gets this SOS call from his dad, Andy Farrell, the head coach, right? On July 2nd. That was because Elliot Daly got injured. Talk about a curveball. Not picked, then suddenly you're needed urgently.
It really is quite the story. And what stands out is just how fast he integrated.
Hmm.
So he gets the call, flies into Sydney basically straight away before that Juarez game on the 5th. And then bang, 7 days later, July 12th, he's coming off the bench, making his first appearance in that big win, 48-0 against the AUNZ Invitational in Adelaide.
Wow, that's quick.
It is. And it really backs up what he said about the team's closeness. He actually said, to come in and to feel like you can slot in as much as I felt like I have is testament to how good the team has been. That says a lot, I think. About his professionalism, sure, but also about the environment the squad had already built. You know, making space for someone unexpected like that.
And his role just keeps growing, doesn't it? He's not just slotted in, he's now been named captain. Captain for the final midweek game against the First Nations in Pacifica XV in Melbourne. That's on Tuesday, July 22nd. And he's leading a team with all 9 of those other recent additions. Guys like Darcy Graham, Jamie Osborne, Ben White, Jamie George starting. Quite a mix.
Yeah, a real blend of new energy and some established heads. And there's another layer to this match for Farrell personally, a big milestone. When he runs out, it'll be his 20th appearance in a Lions shirt.
20. That's impressive.
It really is. And apparently he didn't even know. He sort of brushed it off, saying, that was the first I've heard of it, to be honest.
Oh.
There's even that funny story doing the rounds about some teammates, Henry Pollock especially, calling him old. He's turning 34 soon, so.
Huh. Yeah, you can just imagine the banter in camp.
Exactly. It kind of points back to that tight team spirit he mentioned, doesn't it? That easy familiarity. But joking aside, 20 Lions appearances. That's elite company. It really cements his place as a significant Lion of his era. It shows his quality, his consistency, but also maybe his value right now. To come in late, after a break from internationals too, and within weeks be handed the captaincy for a key game, it speaks volumes.
You definitely get a sense of his own drive here. He said the captaincy is a massive honor, and his focus is all about wanting to add to what these boys have already been doing, and also, importantly, to enjoy it. He seems very focused on the immediate task, the job tomorrow, calling it an unbelievable opportunity. It really sounds like he's just, well, buzzing to be there and contributing to this group. He feels is special.
Which makes the reaction from some parts of the rugby world quite interesting, actually. Because while Farrell's clearly feeling honored and motivated, the decision to make him captain hasn't landed well with everyone online. You see comments calling it pathetic, even insulting. But then plenty of others completely disagree. They don't see any reason to be bitter about it. It's quite split.
Why do you think there's such a strong sort of divided reaction to someone like Farrell with his experience leading the team?
That's a great question. It really highlights how passionate fans are and how many different ways people look at the game. I mean, on one side, maybe you have fans who wanted to see, I don't know, a fresh face, get the armband, or maybe they're looking at his recent club form, perhaps. There could even be that underlying question about his dad being the coach, perceived favoritism, perhaps. They might see it as an insult to players who've been there from the start.
Okay, I see.
But then, on the flip side, you've got loads of fans who think it's absolutely the right call. Logical even. They see the vast experience, the proven leadership under pressure, his ability to, bring a team together, especially a midweek team with lots of new faces. It just shows that even with a player of Farrell's standing, every single decision gets debated from all angles. That's just rugby, isn't it?
It really is. So, thinking about all this, what really stands out to you about Owen Farrell's whole journey and leadership role on this Lions tour? We'd genuinely love to hear what you think. How do you see this tightness in the squad playing out? Let us know on our social channels. And hey, while you're thinking about it, maybe take a second to subscribe to Rugby Obsession so you don't miss our next deep dive.
Okay, so just to quickly wrap up what we've covered today, we've talked about this really striking cohesion in the 2025 Lions squad that Tightness Farrell described. We followed his pretty unique, unexpected path to captaincy, from that SOS call right through to leading the side for his 20th cap. Quite a whirlwind for him. Absolutely. And maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. How much does that genuine, almost instant team chemistry, that tightness and individual adaptability really count in elite sport? Is that the secret sauce? Could that bond be the thing that makes the ultimate difference for the Lions when the real pressure comes on, especially in the tests?
That's a brilliant question to end on. The ultimate puzzle for any top team, really. And if you want to keep thinking about these big questions in rugby with us, please do make sure you subscribe to Rugby Obsession. Hit that button now. Thank you so much for listening to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive today, and we really look forward to you joining us for our next episode.